we're going to subtract two rational functions that do not have common denominators. Oh boy, that's going to be a tough one. We have x over x squared plus 6x plus 9 minus x minus 3 over x squared plus 5x plus 6. Step 1, let's go ahead and factor the denominators. We get x plus 3 times x plus 3 on the bottom of the first one, minus the second rational function has a denominator of x plus 2 times x plus 3. Okay, so we have on the first denominator x plus 3 times x plus 3, and that means that we can write that as x plus 3 to the second power. And then we have x plus 2 times x plus 3, each to the first power. So that implies that the LCD is equal to the x plus 3 to the second power, because that's the highest power available in the cloud, times x plus 2 to the first power, because that's the highest power available in the cloud. Okay, so let's bring down what we have in step 1, and let's rewrite our fractions so they all have the LCD on the bottom. The LCD we see is x plus 3 to the second power times x plus 2. Okay, our first fraction had, from step 1, an x plus 3 in the denominator to the second power. But we need a factor of x plus 2 included in that LCD on the bottom. So we're going to multiply the bottom by x plus 2. And now at this point, look, we have the LCD in the bottom of this fraction. But whatever we multiply on the bottom, we're forced to multiply on the top, because x plus 2 over itself means we've only multiplied that original fraction by 1. Anything over itself is 1, so we haven't changed the value of the first fraction. Minus the second fraction had an x plus 2 times an x plus 3 on the bottom, and it had an x minus 3 on the top. What must we do to the bottom to get the LCD? I mean, what is missing on the bottom? See, we only have x plus 3 to the first power on the bottom. We need x plus 3 to the second power. So we need an extra multiplication of a factor of x plus 3 on the bottom. And if we multiply the bottom by x plus 3, we're forced to multiply the top by the same thing, just as we did before. So multiply the top by x plus 3. Okay. So that's equal to, now let's get rid of the fractions on the top, distribute multiplication by x, and we get x squared plus 2x, and then we have minus, and we're doing this all over one denominator, because now that we have the least common denominator, we can write the entire problem across the top over a single version of the LCD. But we need to subtract the entire expression across the top that we get when we FOIL, and we get x squared plus 3x minus 9. And that simplifies to x squared minus 9. So let me fix that error. On the top we have x squared, which simplifies because x squared subtracts with the x squared, and then 2x minus 9 is all that's left. 2x minus 9 on the top, and then our LCD on the bottom. So our final answer is, written clearly, 2x plus 9 over x plus 3 squared times x plus 2. There's no common factor that can be canceled, so at this point we're finished. And the moral of the story is that it's a little tough to add or subtract fractions that have uncommon bottoms, because you have to figure out what the LCD is, rewrite each of the fractions to get the LCD on the bottom, and then do the operation across the top over a single version of the LCD, factor and cancel.